Alright, YouTube, it's Shadow King Nazu. I'm here with my review of Dragonball Super episode 89. Well, I should say more of a mini review because, well, there's something more important I want to talk about. Episode 89 basically consists of Goku finding Tien and Master Roshi at Tien's new dojo, which was an idea inspired from Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball Online script. And he tries to recruit them for the Tournament of Power, so they'll have a complete set of 10 teams from their universe to compete with the other 12 universe. Well, actually more 8, really. I mean, 7, really. Anyway, but Tien says no because he's got responsibilities with his dojo, despite the fact that Goku offered him the whole $10 million shtick. And, I mean, not $10 million, 10 million zenny shtick. Which obviously isn't true, because the prize is the Super Dragon Ball, so you can grant you any wish. And if the team loses, they will be destroyed, along with their universe. I think Goku probably should have told Tien this, because that would have convinced him. I mean, I understand the concept that they don't want the other players to panic who don't have the strong nerve and would kind of like the whole guilt of just having their universe destroyed if they screw up would probably hamper their fighting abilities. But I think Tien's probably more composed and could probably handle that burden on him and still fight effectively. But whatever. Then we get to this to the other part where this girl named Urine is trying to sabotage his dojo because apparently it wasn't too clear on why she did it. Some translation says that it was because Tien rejected taking her on as a student, and others just saying he rejected he rejected her for not taking him on, but yeah, she apparently was part of the Crane School. And while Master Roshi gets in the way of her revenge by, being typically him being a pervert, and doing things like grabbing her boobs and ass, she does eventually get to the part where she turns all Tien's students into zombies by putting talismans on their foreheads, a la Sailor Moon and another anime that have done that, and basically wreak havoc on the town that the dojo was in. Naturally, Goku helps, but the girl Urine, yeah, I'm taking that Toriyama probably based it on peeing. Because he can be challenged that kind of way. Or it could be based on something else, and I'm just looking in a wrong way. But regardless, I prefer to think of it that Toriyama was thinking about peeing when he named that girl. But anyway, yeah, she basically got a hold of Master Roshi as her pawn, and Master Roshi manages to beat Tien, which is shocking. I guess those scrolls help boost your power. As even Tien with his 4 arms technique, which we haven't seen since Dragon Ball. Nice callback. Yeah, but that wasn't able to help Tien as Master Roshi was able to pull back another Dragon Ball move, the Lightning Surprise, as I think it was called. But Goku ends up saving the day by firing a Kamehameha. But this time he doesn't go Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan because even with the supposed power boost, it's still Roshi. But ultimately, Tien, despite seeing that Urine caused so much trouble, was impressed by her resolve to fight Tien and get revenge. He decides to train her, so long as she apologizes to the villagers. And Tien, saying that he probably needs the money to help repair the town, decides to join Goku and the rest of the team for Universe 10. And thus we have our whole team. Although I'd say it's a pretty solid episode with nice callbacks to Dragon Ball. And we also got this little subplot where Kabe recruited Khalifa, and it turns out we had another female Super Saiyan, which looks like the girl in the promos for the tournament. And she's the girl, and her name is Kale, and she's going to be the female legendary Super Saiyan. So I will personally apologize for that. It was not my intent to jump the gun. At first, Khalifa was reluctant to join because she didn't care whether or not the universe would get destroyed, because she's kind of stupid that way. But she was intrigued by the fact that Kabe had the power to turn Super Saiyan, and he could teach her and Kale how to do that. And she was also wanted to get stronger by fighting these other opponents from different universes. So, I'm looking forward to see where that goes. Now we cut to the meat of things. The big news is why I'm in a less enthusiastic mood with my review and why my review was so short. Well, we got some spoilers released in the past few days about the Universe 7 team, and apparently Boo was not going to be on the team because, once again, he fell asleep, and supposedly he wouldn't be able to wake up for another 2 months, even though that contradicts the manga where Boo could wake up only after 5 seconds of sleep. And apparently Goku goes to Frieza, resurrects Frieza from hell to participate in the tournament in Boo's place. This really pissed me off when I heard this. I mean, not only did they give my favorite villain, not just in Dragon Ball, but in fiction, the shaft again. I mean, using the exact same excuse for why he can participate in the tournament. But they replaced it with Frieza, a villain that's my least favorite Dragon Ball character, as well as a character that has been overused to death. This feels really disrespectful to Majin Buu as a character, especially since we spent so much time developing him, giving him good screen time and a good fight, and seeing what potential he could have for the tournament and all the possibilities he could have in the dynamic, just to bring in Frieza just because he's marketable, because Toei Toriyama, or Toyotaro just can't let him go. And now, a lot of people said that things might not be as bad as it might. One person suggests that maybe this is just like a bait and switch, where they said that Boo's not participating, and it may seem like Frieza might participate, just to get some kind of deal to not be in a lesser torment in hell. But Boo then wakes up, and then they don't have to use Frieza. In which case, that makes it somewhat better, but still bad, because then you're just wasting time with this whole fake out. And we could have used this time to help get the tournament started and actually had some good fights in. But all in all, we will have to see what happens in episodes 93 to so on and so forth. I mean, I really hope that we don't get Frieza, because I'm really am sick of Frieza now. I mean, we've already gave him 2 sagas, movies, and a bunch of cameo in other movies, and it's excuse me. He's been in so many specials and what have you. I mean, I think it's time to stop using Frieza. I mean, hell, I would have even accepted the return of Cell. At least I found him more interesting than Frieza. I mean, they haven't overused him. Well, no, I really hope that this Frieza thing is just a fake out, and we get Boo back. Because if Frieza's going to be a permanent part of this team. This is really going to hamper my excitement for this tournament and this whole saga in general. I mean, it's not going to kill it for me, but it's going to take down a few points away from it from my grade over it. Well, that was my review and my rant. I'll catch you guys later.